San Diego's mayor declaring a state of emergency. The area getting 3 months worth of rain in 6 hours.
And this is just the beginning. We've got an active storm track. A series of storms are going to be coming out of the southwest, and a parade of storms, one right after the other, through the weekend. Moderate flood risk stretching from central Texas all the way on up into Alabama. To the north, we've got icing possible from Des Moines all the way to Augusta, Maine.
Severe weather warnings across most of the United States as flash floods inundate homes and overturn cars in San Diego as heavy rains sweep through much of the United States. I'm going to be sharing with you the articles and the latest video footage. That way you can see it for yourself. And please prepare if you're in these areas. I can hear it storming outside right now in Houston, Texas. But let's go ahead and dive right in. And before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, smash the like button. Just takes a second. Helps out the channel a ton. To stay up to date, it's totally free. Why not hit the subscribe button? Turn on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to speed on everything going on. And also, to stay connected off of social media platforms, be sure to join me at www.steveramnews.com. And also, should electrical grids or power go out, I'm putting together a free guide to help you step by step take into consideration the things that you need to do to keep you and your family safe. Sign up for the newsletter to get access to that as well. But with that being said, you guys, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Turning now to the severe weather in Southern California. San Diego's mayor declaring a state of emergency yesterday after days of heavy rain and widespread flooding. The area getting 3 months worth of rain in 6 hours. Morning commuters were hit with the worst of the storm, prompting dozens of rescues. And those floodwaters, of course, closing roads and some schools. And this morning, even new storm threats sweeping across the country. It's a good time to bring in Al to figure out where this is all headed. Hey, Al.
Hey, good morning, Hoda, and good morning to all of you. And you can see those storms now moving out of the southwest. We're going to be looking at heavy rain now making its way into parts of the southwest. And this is just the beginning. You can see right now ahead of that, we're looking at some icing conditions up through the upper Midwest, heavy storms and showers and thunderstorms getting together in the southwest. So we've got an active storm track. A series of storms are going to be coming out of the southwest. Add to that this massive plume of moisture coming up from the Caribbean and the Gulf, and a parade of storms, one right after the other through the weekend. We're talking especially down through the lower Gulf and lower Mississippi River Valley, upwards of 10 inches of more of rain possible. In fact, we have a moderate flood risk stretching from central Texas all the way on up into Alabama because of all of this heavy rain in the area already soaked. To the north, we've got icing possible from Des Moines all the way to Augusta, Maine. We're going to be watching that very closely, and a light dusting of snow from Milwaukee all the way to Boston.
Now, link in the description below to this article that just came out yesterday that says flash floods inundate homes and overturn cars in San Diego as heavy rains sweep through much of the United States. And it says flash floods inundated homes and overturned cars in San Diego on Monday, yesterday, as torrential rain swept through a large swath of the United States, toppling trees and overflowing streets across California. And the concern is that in the coming days, this is going to be coming across the majority of the United States. Early morning flooding hit the town of Guerneville, north of San Francisco, where a creek overflowed after more than 4 inches or 10 centimeters of rain fell in 24 hours. The local school district canceled classes for the day. Later, the weather system unleashed a severe punch on the south end of the state in the second major rain event of the winter. Floodwater swept away vehicles and caused cars to pile up on top of each other in parts of San Diego. Several feet of water inundated the Mountain View shell town of South Crest neighborhoods, and multiple highways, including including Interstate 15. Eddie Ocha, a resident of San Diego, said that it was just sprinkling when he and his sister went out for breakfast Monday morning, and when they returned to their family-owned auto body shop, the entire block was flooded and his sister's parked car had been washed away. All that happened within an hour, Ocha said, guessing that the sewers had backed up. They later found that his sister's car was about 3 miles down the street. It's never been that bad, ever. It's crazy. Over a 3-hour period, a whopping 3 inches of rain fell at nearby National City, while 2 inches or 5 centimeters fell at San Diego International Airport, the San Diego Union Tribune reported. During the winter, the region typically averages about 2 inches of rain per month. Deputies pulled people to safety after water rushed into homes in Spring Valley and Casa del Oro neighborhoods, said San Diego County Sheriff's Lieutenant Z. Sanchez. Other residents escaped by wading through waist-high water carrying their cats and dogs. Flooding is pretty widespread out there, Sanchez said. The department aided in a swift water rescue near Santee. He said no injuries were reported. The San Diego River was flooding. The National Weather Service said, warning that crossing roads would be unsafe. The city fire department said that it had rescued at least 24 people from a rushing San Diego and Tijuana River. San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria declared a state of emergency, and the city set up shelters to house displaced residents. The Los Angeles County Office of Emergency Management issued an evacuation warning near Topanga Canyon effective through Tuesday morning due to possible mud and debris flow. Up north, there's an avalanche warning through Tuesday morning for the backcountry in the mountains around the Lake Tahoe area, which might see more than a foot or 30 centimeters of snow, according to the Sierra Avalanche Center in Truckee, California. The storm is expected to bring up to 8 inches or 20 centimeters of snow to the lake's shore and up to 14 inches or 35 centimeters with winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour in the highest elevations beginning late Monday. In San Antonio, Texas, firefighters investigated whether 5 homeless people might have been swept away by rushing waters early Monday morning, according to fire department spokesperson Woody Woodward. They were camping in drainage tunnels next to the highway north of downtown, officials said. Some parts of San Antonio's area had received up to 5 inches or 12.7 centimeters of rain since Sunday night, according to the National Weather Service. Rainfall was also soaking Houston and Dallas as well, and various parts of north and east Texas. In other parts of the country, as in Arkansas, there's freezing rain. Forecasters warned that up to a half an inch or 1.27 centimeters of ice could coat parts of the state by Monday evening. That prompted an ice storming warning that includes much of the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas and the cities of Fayetteville and Fort Smith. A small part of the northeastern Oklahoma was also under an ice storm warning Monday, the National Weather Service said. The ice, combined with winds up to 20 miles per hour or 32 kilometers per hour, could lead to power outages, the agency said. Days of sub-freezing temperatures have caused water problems in multiple Arkansas cities and in Memphis, Tennessee, due to broken pipes and equipment. Missouri State Highway Patrol troopers responded to more than 400 crashes and at least 600 stranded motorists by 3:30 p.m. on Monday. Just lots of slide-offs, said Dallas Thompson, a St. Louis area trooper. Around the country, the wintry weather and heavy rainfall was expected to continue this week. Freezing rain and some snowfall was predicted for parts of the Midwest, along with lower Great Lakes areas and the Northeast, the National Weather Service said. Parts of Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, and the Gulf Coast were predicted to have heavy showers and thunderstorms from Tuesday today through Thursday, with some areas getting as much as 4 inches or 10 centimeters to 8 inches or 20 centimeters of rain through Wednesday, according to the National Weather Service. So please be safe out there, as we're hearing that there is severe weather taking place right now, and I can hear it storming outside of my window right now here in Houston. Now, in addition to that, to see the severe weather warning as it came out, as I reported on it, be sure to check out this video right here next. And in addition to that, to see the latest news coming out with the war in the Middle East and the conflict taking place, check out this one right here, as well as I just did an update for you last night that the United States did their second major strike in the Middle East. And a lot of people are wondering what's going to be unfolding next. Are tensions going to be rising, or is this going to cause those rebel groups to back off? Check out these videos next for the latest updates. But you guys, I will keep you up to date. Try to stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.